Today's Pidgeot EX Drudagon Tauros core tore through one of our community tournaments recently to an impressive 9-0 finish. I think Drudagon Tauros plus a stage 2 in general as a shell has a lot of staying power in Pokemon Pocket, with myself and a number of others posting results with a Blastoise core in this shell as well. The big upside to playing Pidgeot as your stage 2 is that because it needs colorless energy, you're able to play fire and water, giving Drudagon the flexibility to attack in key spots. This increases your deck's consistency by giving you more cards that can attack, and it's phenomenal into decks like Fighting, where Tauros comes up short because they lack EX Pokemon. I think this kind of strategy around stage 2 Pokemon is the best way to play them in general, where they can be this potent finisher that's difficult for your opponent to get through, but your deck isn't just dead to rights if that stage 2 doesn't show up. You have secondary game plans, in this case Drudagon, Tauros, and Mew, that allow you to push through even if your stage 1 or stage 2 is nowhere to be found. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the gameplay today. I think it does a phenomenal job of showcasing the dynamic decision making this deck brings to the table that is incredibly skill testing and satisfying to get right. If you enjoy these off-meta competitive brews, be sure to smash that like button and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any in the coming days. Did they have first energy advantage all 3 games here? They did, right? It's really unfortunate. How not balanced is going second in this game? So I don't think Pokemon Pocket has a game balance issue with going second. I think it has a card design issue with going second. I think they could definitely stand to design more Pokemon Pocket cards that reward you for going first. Like Exeggutor EX. I genuinely do not know where I'm supposed to put my first energy here. I think it's on Tauros, but I'm not confident. I think because they don't have Mewtwo, the answer is Tauros. Nice top deck, gamer. First energy, second energy attack, second energy, they knock it out, clear here. I'm going to hold this in my hand to leave me the flexibility to attack for 30 for 1 on this. They don't have red card, they can't take it away from us. We are so bad at drawing our 2 copies of Giovanni in this match. It's crazy. This is the 3rd game in a row where there's been 0 Giovannis in my top 11 cards. There's so many choices in these games. Oh. This is a good draw. Makes us more likely to have Geo. So this energy needs to go on Tauros. So that way if they Giovanni genome hacking clear Drudagon, Tauros can clear Mew on the backswing. So these are both set up to attack. And now until they give us a reason to put an energy on one of these and attack, we'll start building Pidgeot 2. Them playing out another bench Pokemon makes our Pidgeot EX better. Assuredly, we find a Giovanni in these, yes? Cool. I think I put this out at this point just so I have something that survives them side driving if they want to Sabrina me. Because I don't want them to Sabrina me and then side drive clear something from my bench. So we're good. And 30 turns is the limit. So now they have to make a move this turn. Because if they don't move this turn, I get to leaf Pidgeot in and clear the Mew. And from there, the floodgates break. I think we're good. I think the everybody waiting forever game plan favors us. So now I get to put Tauros up, and Tauros clears this, and then I have another non-EX Pokemon for my bench so we don't die to Sabrina. And then whoever they put up, I clear with Giovanni. Yeah, we're done here. I mean, they had no winning lines unless I make a mistake. They had no winning lines here unless I made a mistake. If they didn't use the Mew that turn, I was going to get to leaf up to my Pidgeot and still clear the Mew. They have a blue, but I have a Giovanni to beat the blue. So they blue, I Giovanni, my Mew clears Mewtwo, and we're done. And my deck's empty, so they know deterministically that we're done here. As a testament to the fact that rounds in Pokemon Pocket tournaments are kind of too long, this match was really a long and intense set of 3 games. We still have 12 minutes left in the round after how long this set played out. Very, very chess adjacent game, for sure. Up to almost 1,000 people on the Twitch side already. Got 600 hanging out on YouTube. Popped up real quick this morning. Great to have the regulars in. And welcome to the new folks. Exeggutor. Yep. Welcome. Thanks for the baker's dozen. We are full-time Pocket for the time being. We'll see where metrics end up at, but it's been the game I've been enjoying the most lately by a lot. Likely Celebi stuff with the Snivy. I do really need a Tauros or a Pidgey here. I would like to invest in one of those two to start against an Exeggutor. Lovely. Petey Pete Town, thanks for the 7 months. You may hit my Mew. It's pretty rare for Celebi to have room for 2 copies of Sabrina. So I'm not going to play this other Druidigon out because leaving bench space for a Tauros potentially in this matchup has a lot of value. If they have second Sabrina, we get punished for this decision, but I think it's correct on average here. All right, we want a Big Bird top deck or a Tauros. Hey, thanks for the 7 buds, Ogbug. All right, my kingdom for a big bird. 2 big birds and 1 research. Eight cards. There's a big bird, gamers. So this clears the Exeggutor. And notably, this only takes 140 from the Psychic on this. So we're not even dead to Giovanni. We should be good to go here, yeah? They technically live a hit from Scattering Cyclone here, but we're on 2 copies of Giovanni, so that's not the case. Hey, Zento, welcome to a live one. Morning, good morning. We have first energy advantage here, which is nice. I bet Charizard in general is probably a tougher matchup for us. Oh, we have Mew. I forgot about that. Well, alrighty then. Think I'm building the Tauros to start still. I suppose if they have a really fast start, I need to both pressure the Moltres off the table and get Mew set up before Charizard gets going. Well, if they run like that, it's not bad for us. Realistically, we want... Oh, and they evolved into this, so I think for the sake of buying tempo, I actually Sabrina them here. Because this evolution means they have a retreat cost of 2, so they're gonna either lose their energy for the turn, or they're going to need to have a Leaf, which they're probably playing 2 copies of Leaf, but it'll force that out of them, which makes the Moltres a little bit harder to retreat later. Leaf. Leaf was a solid pickup for the Charizard deck. So, with them not putting another energy on the Moltres here, I think I actually start putting energy on Mew before I finish the Tauros. because the way this sequencing lines up, I want to get Mew set up to be able to clear the Charizard. So let's say they go Charizard, Energy, X speed this back. They would clear this. I'd put up Pidgey. I'd go second Energy. They clear Pidgey, and then Mew's ready to clear Charizard. So I think I want to just start working this up, because if Mew is loaded up on my bench, they can never put Charizard into the active spot without me threatening to clear it immediately. We really kind of just want to draw another basic Pokemon so we can have more insulation against Sabrina. Okay. So now they can Heat Blast this, and then I go third Energy, hit you down to 20, and then Pidgeotto threatens to clear. And with this on 2 Energy, the Charizard can't clear it. Maybe if I don't draw another basic like a Sabrina could be bad for us, but we are playing 7 basics, and we haven't had any researches yet, so hopefully we're going to find a Druddigon or another Tauros or something here. There's the Heat Blast as expected. It's so annoying. How many basics in my deck? So there are currently 1 Pokeball, 2 Professor's Research, and 6 basics in my deck, yeah? There's another Giovanni in there too? Alright, this is fine though. It's fine. We're gonna draw a basic next turn to be able to play around Sabrina. It's all okay. So now if they want to knock this out this turn, they have to give up the Charizard or the Moltres, both of which would be bad for them. I need a basic. I need a basic. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose this freaking game to a Sabrina because we hit like the sub 1% game. My deck right now is 2 Professor's Research, 4 basics. It's 2 Research, 4 basics, and a Pokeball. And then one other card. I just died to Sabrina. That's so frustrating. I feel like I navigated this game so incredibly well, and it really sucks that we lose to Sabrina because of this 1%er. If you're watching this on YouTube, I think this game was a good example of how to navigate this matchup, so I'm going to include it in the highlight. It's just sad that we hit the incredibly low percent in our 7 basic deck to miss on there, but that's just kind of the beat sometimes. I think showing there how we created the tension with the Tauros EX while also powering up the Mew is exactly what you want to be doing here. For now, I want to play with the bird a little bit more, but I think we'll make a point to try it with just the core dorks, basically. Second Drudagon's actually a solid pickup here, because I want to start building energy on this to attack with. Hopefully there's a water underneath this next fire. Luck on. Thank you for the quarter of a year. Welcome back. If there's a water under here, I think we'll be in a solid spot. But if there's a third fire in a row, we could be in trouble. 150, please. Unlucky. Two color decks, chat. Always a scam. Full scam. Didn't draw a basic Pidgey. Didn't hit an island in 3. Never lucky rubber ducky. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Mana Dork is one that gets used very commonly in Magic. I feel like Variance makes it hard for me to understand whether or not something I actually brewed is good. One of my favorite quotes from another gamer when it comes to card games is, being good at card games is mastering the art of coming to meaningful conclusions from statistically insignificant sample sizes. Whenever I'm talking about data stuff, I'm always looking at larger samples from... Always trying to look at larger samples from tournaments that aren't just me playing it. Yeah, I think with the Koga here, we're probably dead. I was playing the Blastoise deck, and I had games I won with Tauros and Druid exclusively. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of those. It's part of the reason why the deck is good. It's not all in on the stage 2, because stage 2s are inconsistent. Who is that quote from? The people asking where that quote is from, I apologize, I don't know. That is not the basic I wanted for Christmas. Our draw is trying to tell us that, yes, I should definitely be playing a Mew, Drudagon, Tauros only deck. Do I want to leave an energy on Mew? I mean, it's not a very useful attacker. I think I'm going to save the Leafs for now. Find out if they have another Koga, I guess. I've only ever heard that quote from Jeff. It must be from him. Accurate. Would you want to see a best of 3 mode where the loser gets to pick first/second? 100%. That would be my number one request for addition to this game, is I would love a queue where I could queue best of 3. Truly strange that they attacked me here. I guess they wanted the 30 damage. Feels like they definitely should have just made me kill them. It isn't into the AM hoodie. They don't do all their designs on hoodies, but every fall they have like 2 to 4 of them. I think I just Sabrina and take my second knockout here, yeah? I would be incredibly surprised. I personally enjoy the concept of side decks, but I would assume Pokemon would never do side decks because their paper game doesn't do side decks. I can feel it. This Pidgeot EX is gonna actually win us this game. Any tips for using pack points only on EXs? So, my general advice for pack points is you should spend pack points when you're ready to move on from opening a particular booster pack. What do I mean by that? Let's say you're like, Jeff, I'm opening Charizard packs because I want to open Greninja and I want to open Exeggutor. And now I've opened enough of these packs that, I have all of my Exeggutors, and I'm missing 2 Greninjas and 2 Frogadiers, and I have enough pack points to craft both of them. At that point, I would spend your pack points to craft the cards you're missing from that pack, and I would move on to the next pack. From a strictly point optimal sense, it's technically optimal to only spend your pack points on 3 diamonds and lower, and to wait to wonder pick your EXs. But waiting to wonder pick EXs is challenging because you have to wait for them to actually show up. It's not a free roll. So it's not as simple as like, okay, you do this and it's gonna work out for you. Spread these out because this can't retreat. They've only got 1 knockout point here though. It's also suboptimal to miss on 7 picks in a row for my second Aerodactyl. Yep. So I know missing on 7 picks in a row feels really bad, but for reference, it's not that unlikely. Missing on 7 wonder picks in a row happens 21% of the time. So it's me, I'm people. Yep. All right, Pidgeot was a meaningful closer here. This is probably the key to making these stage 2 decks functional like this in the similar core with Blastoise we played in the tournament yesterday. Just being able to have your deck be functional in the games without the stage 2, but also be able to use the stage 2 when it comes along efficiently. You just can't be all in on them because they're just inconsistent. Lovely. You almost always want to play out the second Druddigon so that way you're insulated against the Sabrina, snagging the thing you want to build up. I'm notably not researching here just yet because I already have my stage 1 good to go, and I'm not playing out this last bench slot because I very rarely am going to need 2 Pidgeys, and there's a chance I want to put Tauros or Mew here if I draw it. Against Alakazam, I probably want this last bench slot to be Mew, realistically. Okay, we're just going to have our stage 2 on curve, aka as soon as possible. So hopefully it's going to be able to just take over the game for us. This has 3 energy on it, so that means Alakazam deals 150 to it, so it survives a crack, which is nice. Chilling here with Leaf in hand. Pidgeot does plus 20 for every Pokemon on the opponent's bench. So doing 100 right now, notably. I think I want to buy some time. I think it's energy on this Drudagon and pass. I think I'm gonna put this Tauros out to insulate this Drudagon against a Sabrina. Because now, if they put the Alakazam up and clear this, it'll take 20, and then Pidgeot with a Giovanni top deck would clear the Alakazam. Nice. Okay, so now we have this here, and both of these are ready to go. They could take the knockout on this, and it's not a big deal. The Drudagon can clear this, and then if the Alakazam comes up, the Pidgeot can deal with it. Drudagon just like casually dealing 100 damage without taking any energy. What a lovely lad. Do we Sabrina? Am I supposed to Sabrina? I don't know. I think I'm supposed to just take the clear here and not. I feel like I don't want to lose to a random Budding Expeditioner. Feel like there's a chance if I Sabrina, a Budding Expeditioner could be in the bud. The Pidgeot only hits for 80 with Mew gone. Yeah, but Pidgeot with 3 energy survives a hit from Alakazam even through a Giovanni. So they'll clear this, and then we'll hit for 80, and then they'll only hit us for 150 or 160, and then we'll clear them on the back crack. I hope the next expansion's a Johto expansion and we get EX Tyranitar. Sounds like a lot of fun. That build inspired trying some Pidgeot in this core today. Okay, those are your potions. And this was a game where Pidgeot was important. Again, like the big thing the stage 2s bring to this package is this hefty HP pool. Being able to take a crack for 150 wins you in a lot of spots. Lock in some details on like sponsor and prize pool and stuff, so I don't have any details super public yet, but it's definitely going to be happening. Running out of snoozes. Yes, a hard and fast requirement for playing in the tournament is that you will be obligated to share your screen in Discord upon request. And if we make the request that you share your screen for coverage and you're unable to do that, you will be dropped from the event. Because while competition will be one of the reasons the event is going on, coverage is the more important one if I'm running it. So you need to make sure you are in a position and have a device and a connection that allows that to happen. I know that's going to restrict it for some people who have weaker smartphones, but it would be silly of me to go through all the effort of running an event and securing sponsors and stuff if I can't actually do broadcast for it. I mean, yeah, you could test your ability to screen share to Discord in any Discord server 2 wrongs. Yes, all of the games will be live in that they'll be happening, but we'll have like a 3 to 5 minute delay from when the actions are taken to when they're shown on the screen. So that way people participating don't have to worry about getting screen sniped. I think we're gonna do free entry for the first one, but I'm interested to see whether or not it's gonna be a logistical mess. I think having the expectation that people are going to share their screens is one that people are going to miss, and in a free entry tournament, there's a chance that that gets messy. I'm also not a huge fan of the fact that, like, piles of people sign up for free tournaments and then don't check in. So, like, they sign up just because they might play, but there's no skin in the game to sign up, so then they drop. So people who would actually play don't commit because they don't want to deal with being on a wait list. So there's ups and downs to both. I'd rather build up Tauros here than Drudagon, yeah. Let Sabrina and put damage on their Pidgeot. I guess playing the other Tauros out here as opposed to building the Drudagon means that with Giovanni they could clear my Pidgeot. Then I think we're done at this point. They have no knockout points. So we get to Scattering Cyclone clear this, and then if they put this up and knock us out, we clear them with this one. It is a they have hoodie, yeah. In addition to t-shirts, they have hoodies, pants, and all sorts of clothing. Tauros gets to clean up here.